I've never played Metroid Prime, but
This is gonna be fun, huh?
yep.
So, yeah. I guess we should probably do some kind of intro, huh?
Yes, probably.
So, a long time ago, someone actually paid me to write about this game, and that meant, of course, that I had to play it, and that I would, go through the whole thing, and, sit back and write an essay on it. The problem was, the first time it happened, something really bad happened to me, and I needed to stop playing it for a while. And when I came back to it, I forgot how to play, so I started over, and then that happened again. So I keep trying to play the game, and I keep failing to play the game, and it's been literally years now. I'm super late on this piece, and I feel really bad about it, right?
Yeah.
But I said I was gonna do it, and so I will. And, things like being, helped for my ADHD and stuff have helped, but I have still been late on this one, so... Publicly streaming it is a way for me to guarantee that I will actually get through it, with everyone watching me. So, I'm gonna light some candles, because walnut smells nice.
Yeah, I've been
Buy
burning
one,
some
get one
black.
free, it was great.
Yeah, I've been burning some black cherry incense today. So, I agree with the whole smell good thing. Things that smell good are good.
So I feel kind of shitty. I was actually debating whether or not to stream tonight, but like, should I stream with people or should I be solo? Because I'm tired and I don't know how much energy I have, and I don't know if I can match the other people. But I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna stream this with people. So, with me in the co-pilot's chairs are once again Matt and Reki.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I'm Matt, aka Kedaradan. I think that's what I am on the Twitter as well.
You're Curveball.
Oh, you curveball on Twitch.
Yeah, well, I'm Curveball on Twitch, and then I'm Kedaradan on Twitter and the Discord. So
I'm Recusant. I was the co-pilot for Kingdom Hearts. I don't know as much about Metroid, but I'm something of a story guy. I don't have quite the bona fides as people in Doc Circle, but I know things. Plus, I'm sometimes funny.
Don't tell lies.
And that's Bulk, apparently, who's here. So
yeah,
I saw Metroid Prime, so I came running.
that makes sense. That makes sense. So
Now,
I will say this is going to be my first time completing Metroid Prime. I did get far-ish in the game. I don't know how far, but I got a ways in the game before, so I know a little bit about it. But I also don't remember how to play. So we're starting.
I know nothing about it. I've never played a Metroid game in my life.
Well, the first thing you need to know is that the controls suck ass.
I do know that the at E3 there was that preview for a new Metroid that looked really badass. But,
Oh yeah, Metroid Dread looks insane.
Isn't Dread just them taking a game that was canceled a long time ago and actually remaking the whole thing from the ground up?
Unsure.
I don't know. I just know it looked neat.
I just know that it is the same vibes as a Metroid Fusion.
Well, since Metroid Prime is the first game in the first-person shooter version of the series, I remember people getting really mad at me going, first-person adventure, it's not a first-person shooter. I'm like, it's first-person, you shoot, it's first-person.
Jorniev said that it was the game that got canceled. That's basically they restarted the project, I guess.
It's really brave of them not to use Mars here. So many video games I play, just they grab a picture of Mars and they put it on, and it's like, come on, that's Mars. It's obviously Mars. I am playing this game with a Wavebird controller on a Nintendo Wii, because the Nintendo Wii is HDMI modified with something called the Wii Dual. So that you can actually see it pretty crisp, pretty sharp. It is upscaling it, I believe, to 720. Yeah, the planet there is not. It's not Mars. What the reason I was saying it's good that they didn't. How do I? Right, I remember
I do want to say, Doc, at least the Discord stream is pretty laggy, but
that. Huh.
it's fine on the Twitch side. It looks like, but like the Discord stream looks pretty.
Oh, yeah. It's not nearly as bad as Kingdom Hearts when it gets busy. It is perfectly watchable.
That's weird.
And I think VLC tends to get the ass end of encoding overload.
Yeah.
Well, Plugel, since you asked,
I just saw that. Plugel asked, "Where does this take place in the Kingdom Hearts canon?"
Well, it did update the stream name, didn't it?
Yeah, no,
he's making a funny.
yeah, he's making a joke. At least I hope he's making a joke.
So this is actually the direct sequel to Melody of Memory. This is that one world. What's it called? You know what? This is the Star Wars cinematic universe everyone was waiting for to be included in Kingdom Hearts.
So until about 2008, video games had a problem. And that problem was that they didn't really know how to mess with the dual analog control scheme. So between then and more recently, you will notice that a lot of first-person control schemes are very odd. This is one of the oddest ones of all, in that I have to hold down right trigger, and then I can look up or down. And they actually invert the controls at the start. Although they call this inverted. That is incorrect. This is actually not inverted.
That's odd.
I want to say one thing that they're doing here that's kind of a flex is, do you notice how the corridor is not straight? The corridor actually sort of goes around a bend.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they've got flying debris here too.
Yeah,
They are already kind of doing a graphical flex.
Yeah, for the time, yeah.
And I mean, look at that. We got pressurized, and
And all the debris drops. That's
It also despawns. But yeah.
that's neat.
We got creatures down there. It's a nice little scripted sequence that's kind of going. Hey, shit's fucked. Sets the mood. And then we go in here and we're like, oh fuck, big creature.
Yeah.
So one thing that I do kind of like about the game, and I remember liking last time too, was that you can scan things like this. Although I'm not sure what I think about the actual control interface being the way it is. It does feel like we are, like, I like feeling like I'm a detective, right?
Yeah.
But the actual way you fuck around with the controller is a little... It just doesn't feel fluid in a way that more modern games does. I'm gonna try, much like Resident Evil 4, I'm gonna try to avoid just complaining about my biggest barrier to the game the whole time.
The UI design here is like pretty neat.
Yeah, I've always liked games where the UI is like part of the game. Like I've always
The term for
What's
that is diegetic.
Diegetic.
yeah. I am not a games dev
No, it's okay.
person.
I learned that in film school.
I learned that on YouTube.
I'm only
No,
saying
y'all
it.
learned it in nerd school. Get it right.
I'm only saying it for the purpose. Hey man. Don't shoot.
Roasted.
So you notice they basically made sure you weren't fighting an enemy the first time you faced that guy, or any kind of enemy.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, do you know how to shoot? Do you know how to acquire a target? But again, like Halo had come out the year before and was already better. Time Splitters had also come out and had a better control scheme.
Yeah, Dead Space's method of showing in-game information it's still one of my favorites of all time. Maniacal Toaster.
I'll blow my nose, and I will probably have to do that more than once. First time I ever encountered Samus was during, what game? So we can kind of see where we have access to. We could probably go back a ways and turn into Orb. Actually, I think that's where we exit. I believe we fight Ripley down in there, and then we leave.
The 3D hollow map's pretty legit.
It's a neat idea.
My first contact with Samus was Smash Brothers because I'm like 12.
Most of the people who have made maps like this in the future suck at this because they don't spread things really far apart like this. Oh, but yeah, Smash Brothers was also the first time I encountered Samus. I thought he was a dude. No, Samus
Hell
is a
yeah.
girl.
My first real encounter with Shamus was that animation, that fan animation that somebody
Haloid?
did. Yeah, Haloid.
Oh yeah, Montium.
Rip
Yep.
to a real one.
Yeah. The Super Mario Brothers Z of 3D animation.
No, Plugal, I don't think there's been any sort of in-game premise yet. I think it's just, they just drops you in and be like, here, do the thing.
Yeah, we're currently just doing a tutorial. I'm probably not playing this in the most entertaining way, but I'm playing it in the way that I would play it, so...
I just unlocked a very specific time capsule for chat by mentioning Super Mario Bros. Z.
Nope, I'm finally at a point in Tales of Arise where the weapons I can buy are outclassing the free DLC weapon I have.
And Metroid has always seemed like less of a story game and more overwhelmingly a vibes game.
I'm doing these scans in part because this is a good way for me to use these shitty controls.
Okay, Mark, this is recorded from a Nintendo Wii on a Wavebird controller. We are not using any external mods or anything.
Yeah, and that's only because my GameCube isn't set up for HDMI yet, but my Wii does have Wii Dual. My GC Dual is not currently installed. Do I get missiles already? I don't think I do.
AJ Varg asks, okay, any reason to not go with Prime Trilogy?
Fucking motion controls suck ass. I know there are a lot of people who are like, oh, I love them, but those people aren't disabled, so they can shut the fuck up.
Hey, Immortan Tuck, thanks for the sub.
Oh, thanks for the sub.
I misread that at first. The T looks very much like an F at first glance.
No,
So-
Johnny, the trilogy is not on the Switch. There have been rumors that it's coming, but it has not been officially confirmed, to my knowledge.
That will probably come sometime closer to when 4 actually, you know, starts existing.
Hey, Restless, thanks for the sub. 9 months.
That's as long as human gestation.
Damn. Congratulations on your baby.
It really do be like that sometimes.
The bug in the tank is neat.
The whole game looks great.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Restless is their very own sub baby.
It's true.
The baby?
No.
I'm sorry, did it say Morphology Zoomer?
But,
We found the teens. Get them.
damn.
You gonna try to shoot me? Oh, you gonna try to shoot me?
No, don't shoot me, I'm just a little guy. No, you wouldn't shoot me. I'm the birthday boy.
It was my birthday the other day. Several people, present company included, made that a much more tolerable day than it would have been otherwise.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, so we have it on audio. Happy birthday, Doc.
Thank you.
Dare you put that on audio?
Yeah.
Days late at that.
Wow. Hey, it's better than nothing, I'll take it. I wasn't streaming on my birthday, it was my day off. It's Parasite Larva.
That looks flat out like a facehugger.
Whoa, Plugel, thanks for the 1,000 bits.
Oh yeah.
So these things seem to give 10 health.
Oh hey, we've got a hype train going.
Oh shit.
If you want to see number go up, throw your money at Doc.
Yeah, I've got medical bills to pay. Actually, I got car insurance is my big one right now. Car
AJ
barely
Varg.
runs.
Gave you 1 bit.
Yeah, I think yay. I think people are like at times, you know, like, hey, why can't indie games match up to, you know, like shooters from X era or Y era? And I think it's because you know, a lot of people have practiced as amateurs at pixel art. There are a lot of pixel art tutorials and stuff because pixel art's been not around longer necessarily, but at least in games and gaming fandom, you know, we got into sprite edits and other things, and people start getting kind of good at it. And you can use a lot of 2D art logic to kind of, you know, make good 2D images. In 3D, it's a whole several orders of magnitude more complicated. And I think that's a big reason why we haven't seen quite as many games that are as good at 3D spaces without having people who've like got a pretty big background in this shit already.
Yeah, that makes sense. Anything 3D just like exponentially complicates things.
Because once you're doing this, you actually really need to understand lighting, I think. Boss fight in this next room? I feel like there is.
Thanks to the sub, Eldritch Idiot. I love your name, by the way.
Incredible username.
And thanks for the bits, Clum. I have to pronounce all the M's, so.
You are under fucking attack.
I was.
You have 69 energy. Oh, you lose. You lost 69 energy.
My pizza.
What kind of pizza did you get?
Crappy Domino's.
Damn, I only get good Dominoes.
I don't think that's real.
It's absolutely real. You just gotta get the thin crust.
Thin crust Domino's is really bad.
I'm going to fight you in real life.
And that's fine. I'll win and I'll be right.
I didn't say I'd win, I said I'd fight you.
When I go silent like that, yeah, I'm blowing my fucking nose.
Gornium says Metroid Fusion was pretty scary despite being sprite, and that's kind of the consensus that I've heard.
So, I have a question actually. Has anybody who's played Metroid Fusion, do you know what the benefit or the do you know what the like save bonus transfer is in this game? Because this actually said when I created the save, it was like transfer something from Metroid Fusion.
Oh, you get the fusion suit, apparently.
Okay, what is the fusion
Oh, nice.
suit?
It's a costume, I guess.
Well, yeah, I just
I don't know. Big bug.
Damn, love that guy.
A suit made of bio goo, according to Johnny. It looks awful in 3D.
Ew. Type train success. Nice. Plugel asks, how careful are we about spoilers for this series?
I would say for the Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3, I'd really rather not know the events than the early games. Because, you know, I wanna see things I haven't seen before, right? I wanna be like, oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah. Ichivark asks, what about for Super/Fusion?
I don't mind those. Like if any of the 3D ones I'm fine with. Or the 2D ones. Spoil away. Even spoil other M if you really feel like it.
Oh, it's a very bad game. That's it.
Why won't it let me lock onto anywhere else on the creature's body other than its head, making it hard to actually shoot?
I don't know.
Because primitive game.
God. I got jumped in the middle of battle in Tales of Arise.
How does that work?
Another enemy joined the fray.
Oh, I didn't know that could happen.
I didn't either.
That makes sense, given the fact that you mentioned it, which makes it seem like it wasn't a thing you were expecting.
Oh, one of my characters is very dead.
Yeah, the lock-on stuff makes it to where like fights seem like movement is more determinative of outcomes than anything.
Correct.
Oh, AJ Vox says that they think that the game would only allow certain glowing parts to be targeted.
Correct.
So,
It just seemed weird they would put it on a point you can't really reach. Alright, if I remember right, we're going to encounter Ripley here in a second. Could be wrong.
Yeah, Ripley from Aliens.
No, Ripley from this series, which is a rip-off of, But I could be wrong. Maybe this is just all we do. I felt like there was a jumping section in Ripley somewhere. Just gonna be shooting until he died. Alright, where's the exit? Is that the exit there to my right? No.
Jay says you gotta flip the P in Ripley 180 degrees, which you're supposed to walk 360 degrees and walk away.
Screw. Where the fuck is the exit?
I think there's a ramp. If you turn behind you, is it like are you able to your right? I think.
Wow. Okay, turning is hard. Sweet juicy health. Alright.
Well, that's horrific.
Don't like that.
Yeah, I really don't like that.
They should have a quick turn button like Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Sometimes the stick gets a little stuck and I don't actually know why.
Not do anything besides gunk up your screen. Which is annoying, but seems pretty tenable otherwise.
There's a lot of them there. Just gonna keep going. See, you can't really strafe effectively in this game unless you're in a lock-on state, which is a thing that Doc doesn't like. There's a company that's releasing a new wireless, oh god. Oh, I bet I'm supposed to go the opposite direction. No, I'm not. Oh fuck, this might be really bad, I might die. We did it, okay.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, I believe Ripley shows up in the room ahead. Yeah, not being able to sidestep is the thing that I don't like in 3D games. I really feel that being able to adjust my positioning with sidestepping is important. It's the it's the lad. Why don't you play Smash
shit.
Brothers with me? Ha 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 ha.
Damn, he's about to schmix you up.
First is foiled again.
That's Goral.
God. This is really impressive for a game from 2002.
Yeah, the fuck?
Oh shit, I lost all my cool shit. Fuck.
Oh no.
I think the biggest problem I have with the timer in this game, Google, is that this one is just beeping non-fucking stop.
Yeah, that's getting really old.
Yeah.
The FOV is kind of narrow here too, which isn't great.
If it feels a little claustrophobic.
Okay, if this is a truly good game, that fire would go away when the room depressurizes. Nope, bad game.
Oops.
Well, it depends on what's feeding the fire. If
it
it's
fun?
feeding off of an oxygen line.
Oh yeah, I guess. But fun fact, this is the game that actually started the art games art discourse. This one. It's a guy wrote, and I believe the was it New York Times or was it ABC News? Somebody basically wrote an opinion piece and said this is the Citizen Kane of video games. Citizen Kane, as you may know, is the story about William Randolph Hearst.
What is the Paddington 2 of video games then?
That's a more important question.
It is.
But basically, Citizen Kane was the highest rated game on Rotten Tomatoes, and the guy was just like, you know, hey, what's up, you know, what game proves that games are art? And that is what got all of this started. It wasn't Roger Ebert. It was some dude just saying Metroid Prime 3 is you know, on par with Citizen Kane. It's like, Citizen Kane is a movie that takes aim at a politician and his obsession with fame. Or not a politician, a news guy and his obsession with fame. In this case, William Randolph Hearst. It is a narrative with the thematic, you know, point that one of the richest men in the world got there by giving up his soul. It is a fantastically performed and written piece that upset the target of the piece so much he tried to ruin the guy's career for his life. I'm not saying Metroid Prime can't be that, but from what I played, it's not that. So I'm seeing a lot
And
of
remember,
doors.
kids, games aren't art. They're a medium.
Yep. This is the most important lesson that everyone needs to learn. A medium is a thing you use to make art. Pencils are a medium. Video is a medium. And video games are also a medium. You can make art with these things. Oh, I can't turn into a morph ball? But there's a rocket right there. So how do I get my ship back? Okay.
I've asked, does that make Citizen Kane the Dark Soul of movies?
Yes.
Yeah. And Plugal asks, what about the game, The Medium?
It's bad.
Well, got him.
Fixed cameras are the devil's fruit.
Fixed cameras are fine. You're just a baby.
I don't know if that's true. I don't feel like a baby.
I'd rather have
I know
broken
it's
cameras.
Well, if
I'm
I
a
was a
broken
baby,
camera
wouldn't I
enjoyer.
go around going, I'm baby? And yet I
true.
haven't.
You say that all the time.
Never said that in my life.
You just said it.
You just did.
That
Yeah,
was for the purpose of saying that I haven't said it.
yeah, but you do say it. Look, I've been in so many chats with you where you're like goo goo gaga, and I
It's
feel
true,
like the
you do
people
be
have the right
saying
to
that.
know.
You know what? I haven't scanned this thing. I should probably do that.
Hey, Dixigo, the most creative thing to do with a pencil without accidentally making art is that cool thing you can do with a pencil and a hammer and a ruler. Where like you
Crimes?
where you like balance, like it's like a physics thing where you like balance the hammer off the edge of a table using like levers, like using the concepts of levers. Can crimes be a medium for art?
Yes.
Yes.
Especially since if you think about it, there's a couple mediums for art that are considered a crime to do, such as graffiti.
It's true.
Oh, and Maniacal Toaster just said it in the text.
Yo, can I just say this game can be real pretty at times?
Yeah, the fuck?
Yeah, this is legit.
Was it Demi that did that really good thread on his roommate Banksy?
Yeah.
What a great thread. Alright, one sec.
Like this whole environment's just really pretty.
Yeah, these artists are like certified creamers.
There we go.
Excuse
Excuse me.
You heard him.
I wish I hadn't.
Clum, that's a story that's a story for sure. It had Clum said they once had to don a disguise to avoid a horrible train conductor who refused to accept either of their paid for tickets. Their performance was art.
Nice.
What? Why is it that when I
Nope.
try to take screenshots of it is literally showing the wrong fucking screenshot. This sucks ass.
Oh no. Also, Maniacal Toaster asks if we've heard about that game Succubus coming out, and I think didn't Bulk play that in Stomp for us? Someone played that.
I don't think I played that shit. The only nasty game that I've seen played in chat was when Chowder played. Was it Lust from Beyond or whatever? The demo.
Yes. Chowder did play Lust from Beyond for us. That was funny. I look at screenshots in Dropbox. What is Dropbox doing?
Welcome to the stream, Chisholm. Yeah, we're playing Metroid Prime.
We're trying at least.
Yeah.
It is not letting me take the screenshot I want, which is pissing me off a great deal.
I'm discovering owls and tails of Arise. Please clap. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, that
Whatever.
was my
It
ass
does
cheeks.
not want me to take a screenshot. Anyways, so what I find really
Nice.
impressive about this is a game from 2002, and look at this arch up ahead, right? That
didn't
to me just
specify
feels like a
what this was.
flex.
Yeah.
Dixigo, no, we're playing this on the Wii, right?
Yeah, we are playing this on a Nintendo Wii. Why people keep asking that? Why does it
I don't
matter
know.
what I'm playing it on?
I don't know.
I don't mind.
Curiosity.
That question's been asked what 4 times now? 3 times?
Yeah, it's been asked a couple times at least. Hey, you sleep well, Clum.
Oh, already? Okay. Sleep well, Clump.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. where they are, and they have to
You
get
know,
on a
that's a
train.
valid. That's
And they have to be on a they have to be on a train by 10. So they've only got 8 hours to like get some sleep and then get to the train. Yeah, you sleep well. Don't miss your train.
Or we're not gonna influence your playstyle.
I'm going to influence everybody's playstyle.
I pay for everyone's sub to real life. I can influence their playstyle.
Oh, I think the reason Mr. Subs just said that it's because the Wii version and the GameCube version are rather different from each other, so people are curious. That's why.
This is the GameCube version on the Wii, y'all.
Okay.
Like I am playing. You can even see it. Like look at the button prompts. You will see I am using the Nintendo.
Even if you bring up the menu, it has a floating GameCube in the middle of it.
Yeah. Like look at the button prompts. Can you tell what controller I'm using? I hope that helps.
Yeah, I think if you go to options, it even has like a floating GameCube.
That's right. He's
It absolutely does
using
here.
the Nokia N-Gage.
I'm using this. It's got like 8 polygons.
A whole 8?
Mm-hmm.
Magic.
This is
You can't do that with on modern hardware.
I remember hearing this was like it was more powerful than the PS2 if I remember correctly, and it was one of the reasons why Nintendo decided to kind of not. I think that's a grapple area over there. There's a way to grapple. This area is just. They are doing a lot with polygons.
Yeah.
Flexing mostly.
Yeah. But I can't.
Textures do a lot of the selling.
If I can't transform, then I can't do this thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. The textures are like doing a lot of it.
No, but there's
And
like I mean like that is geometry, right? Like what we're
Yeah.
looking at.
Oh yeah.
They're doing a lot. Like go play like Halo, right? For
Yeah.
you know, that's also a gorgeous game, but they did it with big flat surfaces instead. It's a different philosophy. Alright.
Yeah, Chia, there's a whole like separate series of Metroid games that are all in first person. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Aren't all the Prime games?
Yeah.
The Prime sub-series is first person.
Yeah. Off of only what I've like culturally like absorbed, I've never actually played any of the Metroid games. There's just things I know of just having been on the internet enough to absorb. The eyeball is creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that actually.
But their sub says, I remember Halo 3 was going on about how they added certain presentation and UI elements and debuted it in Prime.
I will disagree with you on that one, Slime King Mike. I do not think more architecture should have eyeballs built into it.
I'm overruling this.
Like, I don't have any sort of phobia with eyes. I don't like eyes where there shouldn't be eyes.
You're not gonna like some of the work that I do later then, huh?
Damn.
Doc, as long as unless you have something that involves going into like really deep water, in which case I will likely have issues. Thalassophobia, baby. It sucks. I love the ocean, but I hate being in it.
The last of these nuts, motherfucker.
Damn.
Thalassian is the language of Blitto speak in WoW. I know this knowledge.
Yeah, Maniacal Toaster. That what's it called? That it's like a really popular survival game that involves like being
Soma.
stuck. Huh?
Subnautica.
Yeah, Subnautica. I can't play Subnautica. Like I flat cannot. That
And,
just
and he also can't play Soma.
yeah it just pushes so many. It just pulls so many little triggers in my brain. Nope.
I'm just gonna show you Endless Ocean for the Wii to show you kid-friendly thalassophobia.
I actually played the Far Cry games. Journey of. I know that the swimming sections in like the Assassin's Creed games and whatnot don't really bother me, but you don't get into like super deep waters generally with
Oh,
those.
there's 1 or 2 and 4 that require actual diving bell because of how low they are.
Yeah,
The
but like
saltwater lake in Final Fantasy XIV upsets him.
a little bit, yeah.
Fucking
'Cause, like
rock.
I can handle like reef depths like and whatnot. To like for coral reefs and whatnot. It's when you get off the continental shelf and you get into the actual deep that I start getting like yeah.
Oh, I see what it wants me to do.
I don't know why, but like I'm looking at this room that you're in, and I keep expecting like one of the doors to open and have like flood infection forms come out.
I mean, we've already had the little guys.
I know, like little bugs that go boom. Apparently,
Yeah.
Are we gonna lock on?
hey Saltmeister, welcome to the stream.
Did we save earlier? I don't feel like we did.
And yeah, Maniacal Toaster, like, yeah, when you start getting into like Leviathan style critters where like you're only able to even see part of it, like, yeah. Oh, Allison Flesher says that yeah, you skipped the save point.
Rip.
Yeah, I tried Subnautica, and then the first time one of those deep sea predator things like came out of nowhere to attack me, I just noped out, and I've never touched the game since.
But you would hate the deep water portions of like Ark Survival Evolved. Damn, I can't believe that explosion undripped her suit.
Right. Those ones hit a little harder than the ones in the start. And he gives you rockets, which I don't have yet.
Go through that sounds horrifying. In Legendary, there's apparently a bunch of tentacles that it says are all part of one massive beast deep in the deepest part of the ocean.
Legendary?
Yeah.
It's Legendary. Like the game, Legendary the Box, which sucks ass. One of the worst games I've ever played. That game?
I don't know.
Apparently the game Legendary.
Oh, Legendary is garbage. I fucking hate that game. Every time there's a werewolf, you have to chop its head off after you kill it.
Correct.
Oh god.
It makes me think of, I think it's the SCP-3000 that was like some horrific, mind-wiping deep-sea leviathan creature that just like it pushes so many of my nope buttons. Like,
I have the perfect health. 69.
nice.
Nice.
I have to do it 3 times because it's a fucking video game.
Yep. You could purposefully never have a rule of threes in your game, Doc.
I do try to avoid rule 3, yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if I could aim? Aim? What was that?
I think it'd be cool if there was if we found a collection of obvious game designerisms, and then intentionally use them only to subtly denote to the player that something is wrong or artificial with whatever's going on.
Yeah.
I think that's a neat little
Hey,
idea.
look, we did it 3 times and now it's over. We're okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Puff. That's that was the thing that I was talking about. The Ananta Shesha, or whatever you say it. But
Dun, dun, dun.
the between the descriptions and the imagery that they have on that particular article, yeah, so many nopes.
You got the missile launcher.
Oh, congrats, Doc! You have missiles now. And an energy tank. Yay! Now you can wipe out even more indigenous life forms.
Why can't I charge? Oh shit, is it set to rocket still? No. That's rocket.
Oh, you used your missile.
But I still can't turn into a morph ball. So did I do this wrong?
Morph ball? I don't think you unlocked that. Morph ball was taken away.
And also, you can't charge because you lost charge on the ship too. That was one of the things you had to get back.
Oh, right. Shit. Fuck. Right.
You get one taste, and then to take it away.
Yeah, Puff, I agree. There's a lot of shit SCPs, but the good ones are so good. Yeah, Infinite IKEA is a good one. Here there were dragons is heartbreaking. If you guys haven't read that particular SCP,
The good one The best one is the flesh that hates and the
Oh.
religious operating system.
Yeah, the flesh that hates is really fucking good.
Mhm.
Um,
I remember reading one about them going to another world, and there was like a wall that they found that they couldn't get past because it was really big. I don't remember which one that was.
I can't remember.
Also, Mike says the greebling on these walls is fantastic.
Right? Like, look
Yes.
at this shit. Look at this fucking shit. Oh yeah, if I remember right, that's a ball puzzle we can do and we can turn it to a ball.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rockets there I can't pick up. Because they're, you know, in the air.
Another one of my favorite SCPs is the one with the mirror that like if you have like there's like this stone coin that you put on the mirror and it turns it like into a portal, and they go into like this alternate like universe where there's been like some sort of like apocalyptic thing that sometimes hints that it's related to the flesh that hates, but like in a different form.
Huh. I don't remember
And
that
it's like really fucking like the logs are really long. Like it takes a solid.
one. Wait, is that the
bit of time
religious
to read.
OS one? Because there's like 3 or 4 of those.
It might be. I can't remember. I know there's like at one point they described like these massive like eyeless creatures that are just like a torso, an eyeless head, and arms, and like eating people and
Wow.
yeah.
I remember
I
one
can't
with
describe.
a fungal world.
The deer god is also very good, Puff. And and the coffee machine that gives you a glass of whatever you ask for.
Whoop ass? Just be like, hey, I want a can of whoop ass. Alright, so. I like one thing the map does, and you notice Resident Evil does this as well. Where, like, you know if you've been somewhere because it's, you know, the color of the map.
And yeah, Zoltan, I referenced that one earlier. The here there were dragons. That's just like really sad, and that's a
Well,
really big. That's a really big link, Eldritch.
Let me token validation to fail.
Yeah,
Your
it didn't
link
even-
is work.
Yep, that's a borked link as well. So
This is where we get rollerball, right?
I see a sphere.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
yeah,
Oh,
Puff
shit.
the Builder Bear is horrifying. There's just so many good SCPs. I mean, there's several thousand articles so at this point, so like there's bound to be some really good stuff, and there's also bound to be some crap.
People tried to bring me on board when there were about 200 entries or so back in the day.
Oh
I
wow,
wanna say. It was not very
way back.
many. Yeah, like 2009. I remember the time better than the date, so if you were like, wait, there were way more entries back then, then you're probably right. Or I remember the date better than that much more. Words are hard. Also, playing a game while talking is hard. Alright, if I remember right, I have to get behind this fucker. Which is really hard to do when you can't fucking strafe. I mean, you can.
Shoot it in the ass.
Nice.
Yeah, Puff. That's exactly why I loved Control so much. Is a lot of it. I was like, this is basically SCP the game, but like,
Yeah, they were inspired by SCP and House of Leaves. Those are 2 of the big influences.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. And House of Leaves is one of my favorite novels. So like,
I generally don't like that kind of thing. Not the content, the materials themselves, but pulling from those materials. because it feels very like I'm a nerd and I just discovered this and I love it and I want blah blah blah. But Control transcends that because it has an excellent writing staff working on it.
Yeah.
Morph Ball acquired. All right, now we can go get that Ruin Rocket upgrade. Actually, I think there are 2 we can get now.
It helps that Remedy have spent a long time, you know, marinating on their ability to write weird speculative fiction.
All right, well, I don't think I'm going in there, so.
Maniacal, you need to play Control. It is fantastic.
Blade was
game.
playing it last night and he's like, I don't see why I want to keep playing this. And I was like, Blade, you gotta, because you can fly later. And he was like, excuse me? I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
you can fly. Which is why you should do it. So I don't have the bomb pickup yet.
Yeah, my only criticism of Control is that the early game is a lot weaker than it really should be.
Yeah, yeah, it starts out kind of slow, but it once you start kind of figuring out, once you start being able to like unlocking areas and like being able to like really start exploring the whole.
Minus that it has the same problem that Alan Wake does, where it uses a person as a MacGuffin, which is not a problem. But then, on top of that, once you find the person, they don't really know what to do with them because they were never a person. They were just kind of an object for the script.
Yeah.
So once you find your brother, it's like, okay, now I'm gonna do other shit, I guess.
Yeah.
And honestly, I want to find my brother is the least interesting part of that game. And I say as somebody who liked Control quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna deny that it has weaknesses.
No,
It's
no,
not.
no.
It's not a perfect game.
I was just saying because I'd said what I said, I felt I should caveat.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That. It's just,
Yeah, it's just, for me, Control is just one of those games where, like, the game doesn't really feel good until you have most, if not all, of your kit.
Uh-huh. That's a problem with a lot of progression-based games. Like, in Metroid, we actually got tutorialized on how to use certain things, and now we don't have them. And that's just fucking weird to me. Oh god. Don't jump in the hot water. Okay, so what is this? What are we supposed to do with that?
If you guys also on the topic of like SCP control and other, you know, like that whole like weird shit kind of stuff, there's a really good podcast that recently just won a bunch of awards over in Britain, called the Magnus Archives.
Should
That-
I not getting in there? I'm just gonna fucking die.
I would
Yeah.
recommend.
You are... Oh wait, no. You have an extra bar of energy, okay.
Yep. Fuck.
I was about to say, like, damn, you were hanging on a
Fuck.
fucking thread. Do you not like that guy?
And now that guy's out. No! No!
Oh.
Yeah, Magnus Archives just won the rather prestigious British Fantasy Award for audio. So I would recommend it if you like the kind of the creepy, like sort of like we're cataloging things that are weird and strange and not
Okay.
normal.
So I shouldn't come here yet because I don't have the bomb. Yeah, I don't really want to die right now.
me when I'm facing my immortality.
And yeah, Eldritch, that's the one. SCP-093, the one with the torso giants. I really liked that one, and it gave me nightmares the first time I read it. Like legit, like the night after I read it, I had nightmares.
Okay, let's see. Wow, we can't hear for shit apparently today. Well, we found a save station, which is important. Alright, so I heard a long time ago that one of the reasons that we hadn't had a lot of more recent like Metroid things is because somebody higher up apparently just didn't want other people touching Metroid. That makes me sad because honestly, like I get it, right? If you made something, maybe that matters to you, and you don't necessarily need everyone to, oh god, you know, fuck with the shit you made. But when it's, you know, you're making something for a giant company, it is fundamentally, unfortunately, it is the property of that company. I thought that might have been a breakable wall.
That's why Sonic Team will always sabotage everything they didn't make.
Yeah. See, dual analog would have made this a lot better of an experience, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Swamp Poison Zone. Add it to the list of game things.
I will never understand why there are a subset of game designers who have this obsession with mechanics that they're really tropes that nobody likes, right? And swamp zones are one of them. It's like, why are you making that?
Or like the underwater levels. Like nobody likes underwater levels. Why does everybody
Look.
want to add underwater levels?
I will say this. I don't think it's so much about... Oh, God. I don't think it's so much that people... So I know that I just said, right, that sometimes people don't like this shit. But I think it's a little bit... It's not just that players hate it. It's the reason players hate it is because the joy of movement is fun as shit, right?
Yes.
And so when you're playing a game that has bad movement, such as, perhaps, an environment that makes the movement bad, certain game designers, like, love putting that in the game, even though they don't seem to enjoy the sections themselves. And it's like, well, then why are you putting it in? What led to that choice? What made you go, you know, this isn't fun, but... And that's a thing that I see with certain things, like this unpleasurable movement thing. I'm a little worried that my, oh god, come on. You know, I haven't actually scanned this guy. I'm worried that my Waybird is gonna start fucking me up, like fucking up, and I'll have to get a new...
That would suck.
Yeah, I mean, the controller that I want, like the replacement for the Waybird, doesn't come out till next spring, and I don't want to fucking... Oh, hey. There's the, So we're missing one runic symbol.
I kind of want to know where where the whole idea that swamp automatically equals everything is toxic came from.
You know, I don't know. I imagine there was like a game of some kind. and people were playing it, and they were like, "Shit, this is how it's done now," and they just started doing it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's usually how that shit works, right?
Yeah.
All right, so. Which one is this? Is this bomb?
Not really, Puff.
No, this
like,
isn't bomb.
I've been in swamps quite a bit the last like year or so.
We got our charge beam.
And most of what's in swamps is just wet. Like wet and everything's alive. Like everything is alive.
Yeah. Really, the number one thing about swamp that's annoying are the bugs.
Yeah. Just so many bugs.
See, that looks like it should be a openable path. No one cares. Citizen Kane. Oh, what's this? There's the scannable. But it doesn't tell me how to do it. Alright, cool. So there's a whole ass room. But we don't know how to get there. That's where we fight the big boss. So there's some way to get into that blue zone. I don't remember the actual start of this level is. Oh, E for entrance, I'm guessing.
Where you're coming from, Buff? I'm saying I've actually I've spent quite a bit of time over the last few months in like southern Louisiana, in swamp, where you have you have a 2-lane high road, and as soon as the pavement ends, it's just yeah. I've had to dodge alligators with my truck.
Oh, that's cool.
Like driving down the road and there's like an alligator just sunning itself on the pavement on the highway.
Look at that. I thought that was a crackable wall. It was, and we got a missile expansion. So we're at, what, 10 total missiles now?
Yay.
Alright, so on the map, what was down here again? Some shit. Oh, but we haven't been up in the blue area at all. Need to find my grappling hook. Do I get the grappling hook on this planet? Can anyone say?
For Boreal says there's only the one planet, so
Okay.
and Puff, maybe the structures were here first and then it became a swamp. Environments change. I don't know how old.
You could have toxic waste. Like, then it would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Can't believe they called him the Chozo and they could have called him the Chorizo.
Damn. When you're right, you're right.
Oh god. See, I could get that health? Oh, well. No, actually, fuck. We're not gonna do that. The narrow FOV is kind of a pain. We hadn't scanned him, so I'm gonna take the hit. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of this feels excessive in terms of what they're doing visually. Like, did they need to really make the walls like that? No, but it looks cool as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like the big thing that has like all the cables coming off of it that they've got in the middle.
Right? I guess I could have gone and looked at it, but I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
So sorry for anyone on stream who was hoping I would go look at it because I've already passed there.
Like how there's like trees growing in like the areas that have like collapsed roofs and whatnot. It's pretty neat.
If I remember right, I get the bomb in here. Does anyone remember what the orange orbs are for?
Energy, maybe? No, that's just your health, isn't it?
Who's this guy? What's his deal?
Yeah.
I don't
Friend.
know if I like them.
Friend.
You think he's a friend?
I don't know. He's orb shaped, which
He's my friend, at least.
Yeah.
And he isn't attacked, so.
Yeah, he is round, which I generally assume is friend. So
A restless is demanding you pet it.
Remember right, I have to go here, get the explosive,
Oh.
and then I can jump up.
yeah. Vaporeon says that all orbs are energy. It's just that different colors are different amounts.
Okay, perfect. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I don't like those tubes. I hope nobody has that that one phobia where they don't like holes. Jorny says they do. You didn't get the orb.
Fuck. See, this is why I don't like not having analog aiming. I could be fucking
Yeah,
that thing up, but...
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fuck. Let me get healing, please. Oh god. Oh god. Ow. I believe this is the bomb upgrade.
Yep.
I believe these are kind of the main powers that you need.
The power to go boom.
Those give 20 as opposed to 10. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember exactly how far I got. I'll probably realize it. Whatever, words are hard to say. Like I'll probably be like, hey, that's it. That's the place. What's over there?
Zinc, this is the GameCube version being played on a Wii. For the... That's now, what, the fourth time?
I think that's
Yeah.
the fourth time, yeah.
Like, I understand that, like, people might be joining in, like, after we've talked about it.
No, I
already.
think it's funny, but yeah.
Yeah. You know, I just wanted to make sure that, like, when I was like, for the fourth time, I'm not
No,
like trying to be like,
I think we should keep trying to reset the clock because it's funny as hell. But
yeah.
I don't think I can go through there yet.
I just want to make sure that I wasn't coming off as being like an asshole.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, so... I think there's a way to get across here, but I think it involves lowering the water, and I don't remember how to lower the water.
I like this little piano thing going on here. Just
Yeah.
a neat little jingle.
You know, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. How do I make him move? I don't want to hurt him. Do I have to hurt him?
I hope you don't have to hurt him.
Y'all?
Better not have to hurt him.
Well, I'd enjoy it a lot more if I knew what to do here. Because clearly that's how we get into big
Majority of
square
no,
room, right?
please. Please say psych.
Oh no! He just gets swallowed.
Nice.
I killed him.
No. This sucks.
He wasn't
I hate
a friend.
this game now. I hate this game now.
He wasn't a friend. He was a foe.
I hate this. He was
He was
doing
round
nothing to us.
and impolite. Oh god, I
He
can
did-
hear the beeping. Fuck.
Yeah, you make it does sound weird when you put it like that.
Not for solutions to problems, just turning into a ball and jumping into something's mouth. For the VOD.
It's true. We've all seen Kirby.
I can't believe Kirby's getting an entry into the Last of Us series, except good.
I think you mean Kirby Automata.
Also acceptable.
god, it's about to end. Okay, but I made it through.
Yay!
I don't know why, but I did.
Lugal says Wharf Ball.
I don't like that.
Alright, so what does this one do?
Metroid fans be like, damn, I can't wait to get the Ligma suit.
Damn. So that one's not working?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's working yet.
Why aren't it working? Why don't it working?
An upgrade.
Oh, so I'm just not there yet.
It
Yeah.
appears not.
Okay. Well.
Restless asks, what would happen if Kirby swallowed a Samus?
Yeah.
We already know about that. That happens in Smash Brothers. You get Samus's B attack. Oh, my graph. Where the hell was Advance Wars?
Valid question.
Aren't they remaking that for the Switch?
Yep.
Yeah,
And
it'll be out in November.
it's one of the primary reasons I bought a Switch. Like,
That's Prime.
That's
Just
fair.
Like Metroid. Okay, now that we can come back here, I have no idea if this is the right thing to do. But I'm an amoral space bounty hunter, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. We're fine. It's all good.
One of my favorite things about Metroid is when Dread was revealed to have speaking characters. The people writing about it for Nintendo immediately, like the PR people, immediately had to clarify, don't worry guys, these people aren't going to restrict Samus's abilities. No, don't worry about it, it's fine. Please don't freak out.
Why would speaking restrict Samus's abilities?
So, in Metroid Other M, she was kind of like subordinate to some dude who had to manually activate her powers throughout missions.
That's terrible.
It's awful.
So I see a problem with this game. Very big problem, which is that door's not open yet. Oh my god, I didn't even look for runic symbols within this room because I didn't know there would be any.
I saw the What Happened video on Other M, and from the gameplay I saw, I feel like if it leaned a little more towards being a character action game, I think it would be dope. Like, I like how fast it looks, but apparently it's just... there's stuff about it that just does not work. And Saltmiter, that would be Matt, aka Kerfall, who said they were getting the Switch for Advance Wars.
yep. I already have the Switch, but one of the reasons I got it was after I saw the announcement for Advance Wars.
See the fucking symbols. I mean, do you want to bet that's one of the symbols? It is.
Nice.
Fuck. Alright, so where do we think the other symbols are at?
Probably somewhere up.
Yeah, that's kind of my thinking, because I bet that was the lowest one.
Yeah. Also,
I don't-
Saltmeister asks who your favorite CO is.
Yeah, I was thinking. I don't know if I can say who my favorite is because it's been long. It's been so long since I last played Advanced Wars. But if I remember right, it was. I thought wasn't there a CO that was like really big into like artillery? I can't remember who it. Can't remember though. But yeah, it's been a long time since I played Advanced Wars. All I really remember about it was that I really enjoyed it, and I want to play them again.
Oh, well, yeah.
Samus might die. Samus didn't die. So where is the final rune? Look, we got that one. We got the one at the top. We got the one on the very bottom. We're missing one rune. That's not what I want to do. We're now almost all the way back to the top. So where to rune?
Oh, see you, Restless.
See you, Restless.
You have a good night.
Now taking hints on where the fucking rune is. It is that rune at the top.
Apparently, Vaporeal says it's towards the bottom.
Oh no. Fuck.
Or the tree.
We already did the one on the tree, unless there's a different one on the tree. Fuck.
And yeah, Saltmaster, I probably won't even touch the PvP stuff, but I don't play PvP games much.
I
Same.
believe, Trebuchet, that Duck already got the one behind the red grass.
Yeah. I got the one behind. I got the one down there. It's already got. Wait a minute. It's right there. It's hiding on the tree.
When you're good, you're good.
Alright, Toaster.
Hey, you have a good night, Toaster.
See ya.
God damn it. Fuck.
That grass is stubborn. Trebuchet asked if you've saved recently.
No.
Damn.
I'm guessing I
I
should.
hope you find one of those things soon.
So I only have 2 health, yeah, so I'm probably gonna die. I'm guessing that's where the boss is, the big sunflower boss. I don't know if there's fall damage. I feel like there wasn't.
Me neither, not sure.
Well, I guess we're finding out by dying. I didn't
Oh.
land in the lava. It's gonna be a bit.
No fall damage, but yes, swamp damage.
Swamp damage is when it's too hot outside, and then redacted.
Alright. Oh no. I don't even have the bomb yet.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah, Jorniev. I was alluding to swamp ass damage.
This is why I think the fucking controls suck. It's trying to center me, so I'm fighting it the whole time, just to shoot these guys.
Yeah.
I need to shoot. So that's fun. Oh god. How do I get up there? Oh right, I jump over. Fuck. Yeah, you're noticing some weird turning, and that is, there's something wrong with my, oh god, fuck. Yeah, the left stick is a little fucky right now. And that's not good, because this game is all left stick. Cool. Cool, the left stick actually fucked me there.
Oh god.
Yeah, I was trying to push forward, and it was like, we're not gonna go for it, actually. And you're seeing it. It's not when it turns left. It's fine turning left, but when it turns right or pushes forward, sometimes it seems to be having some issues.
Also, Saltmeister Triangle strategy looks neat, but I hope they, like, rename it to literally anything else.
Octopath 2. Fuck! Oh, I wanted to scan the bats, but I didn't. Oh god. Fuck me! This is way worse than I did last time.
Ugh.
I know my arms hurt a bit, but like, come on. Like, because I've been fucking up my platforming, I've wasted about 115 health. That's stupid. That should not be happening. And admittedly, like almost all of this is because I'm fighting the controls.
I'm glad like every shooter decided to standardize their controls to right stick aim.
Mm-hmm. You know, I forgot that I could do that already. Holding in the charge shot. Oh god.
Oh.
I could see the bugs.
I hope future installments of this game get over this weird adolescence.
No,
shooter
the
control.
so I believe
do
2
they
is
double
like
down?
this as well, and then 3 is like, what if we motion controls, which is even worse. And there's some gamers who like it. There's some gamers who are like, oh no, motion controls is the best way to aim. They are wrong and stupid and dumb. It's only good for people who have like a pretty decent ability to control that. Come on.
Well, I got
Fuck aiming in this game.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
I fucking hate this game. Holy shit. That's not what I wanted to do.
Ba-dum.
Oh god.
I mean, I know that it's just being frustrated and having to fight the bad controls the whole time. I get it. But I genuinely think this game could have been good if it had proper controls. I don't think the excuse, well, the controls were designed to blah. No. If you design controls that feel bad, your controls are bad. Period.
Yeah. You could only really work with like the game that you're holding in your hands.
It was the same problem that Resident Evil 4 had. Oh god, fuck you. Like, oh, I have to take a thing and aim, and I have to fight the controls the entire time to actually aim at that. Like, come on, that's fucking garbage. And the waggle controls are literally worse, and I mean that mostly because I am disabled and it physically hurts me. But also, it's a control scheme that doesn't benefit, like, it doesn't work well for moving around a space, like moving and shooting at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's a bad control scheme. I know, game. I'm trying to scan the fucking bugs! Good god! doesn't even matter to kill them or stun them because they come back. You leave the room and you come back, they're back. Alright, well we're going into the fight with more health this time.
That is nice.
Yeah, I should have saved after this fight and I forgot. Yeah, waggle controls suck ass. That's why I think it's worse. Also, flying enemies suck ass. Look, very rarely, in fact, I generally resent when people argue the game is outdated. This game is outdated. Fuck did he go?
Yeah, this feels like the shooting equivalent of like when people accepted tank controls and platformers because no one knew what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's the only way you played platformers back then, so it's like, didn't feel precisely wrong, but now that we've had like our Super Mario 64, everything else is like, yo, fuck y'all are doing.
Mm-hmm. This is the fucking Bubsy 3D of first-person games.
Woo!
I have to have my controller in my lap. I can't be just holding it up in the air when I'm using it. That's why waggle controls are fucking garbage. If you're not tying it to the fingers and the thumbs, if you're tying it to something other than that, you've made a control scheme that's not going to work for my hands. Yeah. We're going to go save this time.
I meant to ask Doc, how are you enjoying your coffee maker?
I haven't made any because I have to go get coffee.
Ah.
So I haven't been in the store yet.
Yeah. I would recommend my preferred coffee brand is a fine grind brand called Cafe Bustelo.
Okay.
It comes in like a yellow can.
Okay.
It's extremely hard to miss.
Yeah, it's bright yellow and bright red. Like
How's it
it's
come in
very.
a can?
It comes in a can, like it comes in a can with like a pop top lid. Not pop top. I don't know how it comes in a can. I don't know how else to say. Not like a can, like a soda can, but
Okay,
like
that makes more sense.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
like a coffee can.
yeah.
Oh, like Lipton's, those big. I didn't
Yeah.
know they were called cans. That makes sense though.
Yeah. And it's bright yellow with like bright red text. It's very hard to miss, and it's very good coffee.
Oh my god, game. Fuck you, game.
Oh god.
And it's a very fine grind, so you can use it for pretty much any style of coffee you want.
Yeah, I also use the Bustelo K-Cups Flugel.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, I introduced Wayne to Bustelo, and like now
Like,
he
hey, this is pretty neat.
Yeah.
But my also other favorite coffee are like the K-Cups of the McCafe apple pie coffee. That shit's fucking Gino.
Even though we've done this, we can't do the other part, so... Can I not? Thank you.
Yeah,
Of course, I like a lot of flavored coffees because I'm a homosexual.
I think that's... I don't think that's purely your domain.
No, it's gay culture now. I've decided it's gay culture.
Aim. God damn it.
I'd also say if they don't have if they don't have Cafe Bustelo, if they have Black Rifle. Black Rifle's also a pretty good coffee. So.
Wait, didn't those guys like try to support police unions or something? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
I don't know.
Let me double check. I think Black Rifle's involved in some right-winged bullshit.
I know they have. I know they're very military supportive. I don't know anything else about them though.
If they're military supportive, I can respect that, but that's mostly because our government doesn't take care of its veterans.
Okay, how Black Rifle Coffee Company made itself one of the right's biggest brands.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna politely avoid them.
Yeah. Now that I know, I will as well. Like it's just one of those things.
No, absolutely.
I don't. I'm not.
I'm not
I
sitting here
don't.
judging you.
Well, it's one of those things. I sometimes feel kind of bad because like I don't look up the political affiliations for every company I consume.
Right, you find a brand and you're like, hey, this tastes good, and you're good, and that's I think how most of us work.
Well, it's like I really like Yingling beer, and then I found out that the Yingling family are complete and utter shitheels.
Oh, that sucks. My FBO when I was learning to fly planes was called Yingling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's.
Oh fuck!
Like it's pretty good beer, but like they are a really kind of shitty company.
Is that? All right.
So, or at least the people that run them are pretty fucking shitty.
Oh my god! Fuck these controls!
Yeah.
Fuck! Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah.
Oh my god. You know, if this was the only first-person platformer that I had ever played, I would understand why people hated first-person platforming.
Yeah.
There's no finesse in the controls. These are very clearly bad controls that were made because they hadn't been standardized and they were trying to invent a way for it to make sense. Like it's not a case of, you know, how do I make a good like I'm just gonna do this for the good of the game to make a good game. This is very much I don't fucking know how to do this shit. Okay, so that one's done too, right? Yeah. It's like with Resident Evil 4, people are like, oh, you can't make the game without the controls. One of the people who told me that was like an actual game designer. Indie, so like not like super experienced. I don't think he's actually shipped anything before. But you know, he was like, no, Resident Evil 4 was designed with those controls in mind. You can't play it any other way. And then when he finally played Resident Evil 2, the remake, he's like, oh, now I finally understand what you mean. And I was like, how can you not like come up with that in your head? Like, it's the same controls as Dead Space. Resident Evil 2 is not doing anything fundamentally special. It's normal controls for normal people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think a lot of people develop like games like these just have them become their pet game.
God fucking damn it.
It's like, no...
I couldn't see the bug. I had no idea the bug was there, and the game's just like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And
it's
now
like, no, it worked in my childhood when I was 12. It's gotta be fine now. In fact, it's probably the most optimal way.
Yeah, and it's like, no, it's actually not. Like, they're like, oh, but if you can't move while shooting, it's like, no. There's a difference between strafing and moving while shooting, right? Because strafing is a thing you can do while you're not aiming. Like, Don't get me wrong. I think the game would be better if you could move and shoot. I don't actually think that makes Resident Evil 4 a good game. And I think if you were to mod Resident Evil 4 not to do that, it would still be a very strong game. In fact, I think the suplexes don't add anything to the game. They're not, like... Unless you're playing, like, extremely high-level play, just really fucking around with it, like, trying to intentionally. It's not actually a thing that really fills out the experience. Now, I'm gonna say it. I think it's really bad level design that there is no save point between here and the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alien Resurrection on the PS1 is the first game with dual analog. Then Time Splitters, and then Halo, which were both the same year.
Wasn't Alien Resurrection the one that had the dual and the dual analog, and then people were like, "Oh, this is a weird non-standard design," and it's like,
Yeah.
actually, they just found out the best one really early.
Yeah, one of the earlier reviews for the game actually said the scariest thing about the game was how bad the controls were.
Jesus.
Aged like milk.
No, they actually aged beautifully because they're what everyone uses now.
No, I said
no,
the
review.
comment. The review
I only
aged
heard
like
aged
milk.
like milk, and I was like, not the what? No. Games
No,
are
the review aged like milk.
God damn it! Stop fucking. Ah.
Actually, I bet if I found that article, and then like I could probably post it on the aged like milk subreddit and get a bunch of karma.
I think you'd have to explain that it is the standard control scheme. I don't think a lot of people like are super understanding of that. People are actually not very literate about games. It's one of the weirdest things, right? Like, people will play shitloads of games. They will intuitively understand how to play and do game shit. And if you just, like, mention, like, hey, dual analog is the standard, you know, aiming control scheme in most shooters these days, their brains will just be like, what? No, it isn't. Yeah, I think lock-on is actually a bad thing in games. So yeah, I've played this part, so I know what to do. Kind of. It goes to, what, 3 times? 4 times? Once?
Dude. Kind of weird that there's not a save point here. That's so odd.
Yeah, generally saving for a boss is good design. Shit. Fuck you, boss. Okay, here's the, Is there another... Oh god, did it go down? Fuck you. So, why isn't it staying up now? Why can't I... What the fuck? Why did it go back down? It's cool that I'm gonna die because the game is not making it clear what the fuck is going on. In part because I can't actually strafe. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Like, because I can't look at what's happening, I can't strafe. Because I can't strafe, I don't have situational awareness. This is actually bad video game design. And now I'm all the way back here.
That is fucked up.
Yeah, it sucks. Well, I guess I can go in there now. Fuck aiming in this game, seriously. Also, I don't think that those mushrooms leaving poison behind is a good design choice because it means that the player will shoot them, right?
Yeah.
And then the player just kind of has to stand there until they're done. So what's the design reason for that? Why should a player stand still after killing a thing before progressing? What makes that like a good choice, right? What?
Yeah, it's like, what are you testing here?
Yeah.
It just seems like I don't know. It's just like a patience thing, and it's not particularly fun.
It's not even that long, too. It's like a couple seconds, so...
So chat was asking if you were able to log on to the boss in order to strafe.
It's something I can try doing later.
Yeah.
Why can't I jump up there?
I don't know.
That's not high enough. Do I just need another jump that I don't have yet?
You need Magnet Ball, according to Eldritch Idiot.
Well, I don't have that yet, so... Doesn't matter because we are going to heal.
I can see why people play like weird modded versions of this game.
Right? I think the love for this game comes more from the vibes than the gameplay, because the gameplay is something you actually fight, and I bet a lot of people who played this and loved it were people who played it and loved it a long time ago.
Yes.
And I bet the longer this game lives, the more ambivalent people will become. Now this time, I'm curious, does this stay across saves? Like if I open it now, will it stay open forever? This is one of the problems that I have with the game. Like, you see how I just swap between multiple things to actually get to where I needed to be?
Yeah.
these guys are so poorly designed. Like, it's bad design. Like, I can hear him. Where is he? Huge
Yeah,
pain in the
anything
ass.
that restricts your ability to look up should not have things that can hover above you.
Or just within your range, too. Like, fucking Watch Dogs is more fun to play than this.
It does.
It's not like Kingdom Hearts where it's really aged super well.
Yeah, like the jank of Kingdom Hearts 1 is there, but it's like not super in the way.
No, I mean, you know, like, I don't think A to attack is good, but hey, it's better than most games.
Yeah.
Alright, now that we've done that, let's go back. See, I can't even see the ground for any of this because the FOV is so narrow.
Yeah.
So I have like no idea if I'm doing it right. Okay. Now, I know I'm going the right way because these guys are here. Question is, how do I get back there?
There were really only a couple moments in Kingdom Hearts and you were like, no, fuck this game, this is untenable, why did they do this?
Yeah, Ursula.
Ursula.
A lot of these questions, right? Like a lot of the things that have not been so fun have all been like exclusively, I think, just a poor use of, well, not exclusively, because stun locking is a big complaint, but
Yeah.
so many of these things are literally just a case of like, why the fuck is their 3D handled this way? I don't remember how to get around to the thing up there. But it looks like it comes from a different area, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we look at our map, which is this button, we can see that there is a blue area near the entrance. So let's try to go back to the entrance. There's a specific reason. Did that actually not even pick up the buddy? Fuck, I thought I could dodge it. Going the right way?
I
No,
think.
I'm not going the right way.
Oh.
I somehow got the wrong way.
Sick.
But there's the save room, and so I'm gonna grab it because I can. Also, I think we can do that now. Let's find out.
They could like change the BGM sometimes.
Yeah, they will when you get to the snow zone. Oh god.
I said I liked that little piano riff, but that was like an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So. Rocket upgrade, we did it.
Yay.
So it was worth coming this direction. Fun fact, you can actually ball right past it all.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Where did the doors just require like a shot?
Yeah. Why did it turn me around? That's weird. Alright, so I believe this will get me back where I want to be. Get the fuck out. Go. Okay. I have no idea where this goes. I thought this was the start.
New area.
No, this is the start. Yeah, we're getting close. That's the animal. Yeah. So, the start is... right here.
Nice.
And now we saved. And now, let's see, it was right under here. There it is. See? I remembered that from like hours ago.
Hell yeah.
I don't think I'm supposed to be down here. Why can't Samus swim?
I don't know. Maybe it's the armor, it's just too heavy.
Why can't Metroid swim?
I don't know, why can't John Metroid swim?
It's a question many are asking.
I'm always saying this. Jordia says, suit upgrade.
Damn it, it's always suit upgrades with this game, isn't it?
Damn, this is almost like a Metroidvania.
We live in some kind of society.
I like that they tried to give a name to the genre Metroidvania without naming Castlevania or Metroid, so they called it Search Action.
The worst name for any genre ever. Except for Dark Souls.
Yeah, Souls-like.
But that's because all Souls games are just inherently bad and suck. And people who like them are bad and suck. And when they defend
Damn.
them, they suck even more.
Fuck. This take is scorching.
It is simply a way of inviting debate. Running around yelling, "Debate me!" online.
We're just simply inviting discourse, which increases engagement.
As you all know, that's morally correct because it involves high traffic or something.
Yeah, when people criticize Doc for this, it's true.
What?
Controversial baiting.
I mean, that was intentional funny baiting. That's not normally
Yeah,
what I do.
Yeah, I know. I was also saying a bit.
Oh, okay. The problem is it sounded enough like real people that I
Yeah.
couldn't tell. Please let me scan this thing. Okay, but what about the one that's moving? What's going on there? Do they just both move? Why can't I roll forward fastly?
Hit the grass.
Floating rock.
I like this rock.
Rocks, they're big.
Neat environment.
Should I be able to scan this thing? Probably with the scanner.
Pirate data.
Hello? Oh.
I mean, kinda new Chozo lore.
Finding so much about the chorizo. What? Collect it and scan the totems here.
I guess you gotta touch it.
I guess. Because I can't, yeah. I gotta say, playing this game, you know what a better Metroid game is?
What's that?
It was this little Xbox One original game made by someone who had worked on Metroid Prime.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was, fuck, I can't remember the name. Recore.
I recognized the name.
Now, I am half joking, because that's not first person. But it did control better than this, and, more importantly, it was a better game. I know I just said I was joking, but it is a better game. The problem is, it has an ending that's really bad. But the fun thing is, I was told that it is an ending just like Metroid Prime, actually. Where you just have a gauntlet of bullshit at the end that really kills the pacing. And, you know, I'm just assuming that whoever was in charge of Metroid Prime, who worked on that game, just makes certain decisions that are not good. That's the impression that I have. I know that people might be like, Doc, you're being kind of harsh. Harsher than normal, perhaps. Well, the game sucks, so... But more importantly, it is one of the highest rated video games of all time, so saying what I'm feeling without really pulling my punches is fine, because nothing I do is actually going to somehow damage or alter the reputation of this game. There is no risk to anyone who likes Metroid hearing my honest truth about this game. I think we've scanned all the ones we can scan. There's no real way to no, as far as I can tell.
This isn't like the fucking, I don't know, someone's new game and the publisher's staring at them with the fucking gun pointed at their head saying, if the critics don't give you a 9 out of 10, you fucking get it.
Right.
Which it's fucked that people choose to go like, oh, this is the journalist's fault for not giving in to the fucking publisher's
Right.
demands. It's like, no, you should be angry with the guy with the gun.
Yeah. But at the same time, it is the reality of it, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you're a reviewer and you know that someone's pointing a gun at someone's head, you shouldn't be like, well, it's not my fault that they're pointing a gun at somebody's head, so I'm not gonna, I'm gonna
Yeah.
continue to do the thing that will get them shot.
Yeah.
Like, you are being held hostage, too. And while you can't oppose the hostage taking, you should at least be somewhat, conscientious. But this is a
Yeah.
fucking 19-year-old video game that is one of the best rated video games of all time. I'm not worried about doing anyone harm.
Oh, welcome back, Jorniev. And Ring Out Victim says, also, it seems like Nintendo doesn't really care too much about the reputation of Metroid.
It's true. Apparently they cared enough to reboot the game because the version of Metroid Prime 4 that was being worked on was so bad they fucking, shit it. It's dead. It's gone.
Yeah. But it definitely seems like any franchise that is on a Zordo or a Mario is just like, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're bringing F-Zero back for N64, but not, the good one. GX.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say other F-Zeros are bad, but GX is a masterpiece. Like, GX was so good, Nintendo decided they would never make another F-Zero again. Because no one could beat it. Where'd the other guy go? There he is. Hey, little guy. Did I scan you? Did I scan you, buddy? I think I did. Yep. So, I need him to leave, and then... Like, don't get me wrong. Building the world, fucking great.
Yep.
The music, a little repetitive, but pretty good. Why would I shoot the projectile, not the creature? Oh, we made fire. Alright. I don't know if I should come here yet. I should probably kill the first boss. But are there any other upgrades I can get before going to the first boss? I don't remember.
I don't know.
25 rockets feels nice. Well, we can't go down there at least. Prime 4, I believe, is actually being made by Retro this time. Alright, where's the other energy tank, Jorniev? Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Somewhere. Well... I think I need more detail than that. What the hell hit me? Oh well. Ah, shit, it's this place. For a PS2 era game, it's fucking great. For a modern game, it has not evolved well. Well, we're in the lava zone, Jorniev, so you're
Nice.
saying there's a tank down here somewhere? So I can get another health pool? Well, that's bad. We shouldn't do that.
Jesus.
Nope. We're not going here yet.
I guess you need an upgrade that says you can be in heat.
Apparently, yeah. For some reason, this metal suit can't withstand heat. I'm not even gonna fuck with this time. We're leaving. We're leaving. Respectfully.
Yes. We are conflict avoiding.
Alright, we're gonna save one last time with the ship. And then we're gonna go the way we should to the boss that is shitty. Alright, so I don't think that's the way to go, right? I think the way to go is here. Oh fuck. If I were me, and I am, I would have put an upgrade down here.
Yeah. Maybe behind the waterfall.
We've already been there. Something behind the waterfall, that's what I was trying to do.
Oh.
Yeah, so there are 2 doors we haven't gone through, there are 3 doors we have. This one goes to the crater, the artifact temple, which we're gonna go to eventually. This one, I think, is what... No, I don't... Wait, which one is this? Fuck you, game. Why'd you do that? Think we're trying to go here? To E? No, that's my work out. We've already been there. We're gonna go there. Chozo Ruins.
Yeah.
So to do that, we need what again? We go straight through there. And we're gonna look for a right. Okay. I think we're going there. I'll probably save after this boss and call it, because I'm kind of tired.
That's fair.
That's her.
So shortish stream, but you know, we're getting used to a new game.
Yeah.
It'll probably be 2 hours and 45 minutes by the time we're done. It's not bad. Yeah, like, the game is fucking gorgeous, especially this area.
You know, after all that we've been through with this game so far, the fact that somebody called this a Citizen Kane of game is very funny.
Right? It's definitely... Like, I'm somebody who detests using the term, you know, outdated or outmoded or whatever. I hate describing games in that way. That is this game, like, for sure. It doesn't hold up. And I know there will be people like, yes it does, I love this game. I think you probably got used to it a long time ago and are just unwilling to embrace the future.
Yeah.
Plugel
very-
asks if that makes you the Citizen Kane of game critics.
Yes. I don't know what that means, but yeah, absolutely. I keep trying to hit where the B is on, like, you know, PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah, there are definitely people who are going to be very nostalgia-brained about this.
I played it in 2002 and I fucking loved it. Yeah, well, times have changed. Games have gotten better. Fighting the controls isn't a good thing. Get with the times, Grandpa. What I don't quite get is how to go outside. I know I've done it, because I remember doing it. There's a way to get on the other side of that one tree. Like, here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I should just try to figure out how to get in there. Go this way.
There's really neat visual details in this game, especially in like the UI. Like when you're moving, the UI takes like a small second to catch up to what you're doing, and that's pretty neat for like a game of 2002.
Right. So let's see. Buttons are hard. So we do have to get to the other end of that room, and we don't have the grapple either. So.
Yeah. You're simply not doing that.
Yeah. So it wants me to go there, but I don't know how to go there.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't show an entrance in this area that leads... Oh, wait, maybe it does. Is that it? Yeah, okay. So we just have to figure out how to go through there. But I don't know how to go through there. And right now, we're trying to get to the big tree room. Love to get stuck on something.
Hell yeah. Love tripping over geometry.
One thing I like about Resident Evil 2 a lot is that Resident Evil 2 literally tells you, like, oh, this room is done now. And while you have been in rooms in this game, you have to fight these same fucking flying guys when you come back.
Yeah.
You know, Mediocre Man 5, I gotta say that's pretty accurate. That's pretty much how I feel. It feels like a lot of decisions that we would never do these days. Like, literally, choices we would never make. Such as annoying flying guys. You know, all these things we know are bad, and we talk about them being bad. And they're bad because, you know, if they move too fast for your controller to actually keep up with, it's not very fun. And they put all of that into a single game. And the worst version of that at times, like first-person platforming. There are much better first-person platforming games because they have double jump. Shit, I went the wrong way.
A Burgundy Striker Raz says about that ... and Vaporeon just gives a smiley face.
Which part?
When you say something about a double jump.
Oh, I assume I'm getting one eventually, but... why is this save turned off?
Huh. That's weird.
That seems bad. I don't remember doing this. I didn't do it. Alright, so I'm trying to remember how to get back to the big tree room. But like, narrow FOV, bad. You know. Lock on instead of dual analog, bad. This stick not working correctly, also bad. If you see me fighting the stick there, that sometimes is actually something is wrong with my weight bird, bad.
Yeah.
So where is the big tree? Game? What was that? So we're trying to go to that room, which means we need to go there. Okay. Still know how to go there. I'm not too worried about it. I am annoyed that my stick is fucking with me right now. I mean, so I'm somebody who values the quality of the game's controls like a lot. The more invisible the controls are, I think the better the game is. I think if you have to really be thinking about how to input buttons in order to play the game, you're not thinking about being in the game world and making decisions like a person. That's my philosophy for good game design, and I've never heard a compelling argument why you should do the other.
Yeah.
Except for fighting games, which I actually do get. Because you are kind of gaming against a person there. But I think in general, you know, especially in games that are trying to build like a coherent, cohesive world, a place you're supposed to be, then when you make the experience about, like, the controls, when the buttons are something you are super cognizant of, the game doesn't work. And it doesn't help that I am literally... When you see that shuddering, that is the stick actually not working. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I think, like... It's... The fact you have to think about your buttons really takes you away from, you know, Metroid, the vibes game that has vibes that you're supposed to be absorbed in.
Mm-hmm.
You're no longer Samus the bounty hunter, you're now Guy trying to make this fucking aim controls work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, those remained unlocked, which is good. Alright, this is our last possible save for the boss, which is annoying that it's so far back. But we did get a bunch of rocket upgrades, so that's good. It's definitely a, like, we are figuring out how to make 3D games game. And this is the same problem that the original Silent Hill has. Like, you can always tell someone's kind of a bad game designer because they'll say things like, well, the controls need to be bad so that the experience is confusing, right? Anyone who tells you that a good horror game needs bad controls is like that. I'm saying this as somebody who's made very scary games before, right? You can't, if you're making frustrating controls, you're not scaring the player, you're frustrating the player. You want to scare the player, you gotta scare them with fucking, you know, feelings and vibes and ideas. And bad controls don't do that. Bad controls make you remember you're playing a game and then get pissed at it. You're like, ah, I'm fighting the camera. That's not scary. That's annoying. And so when people are, you know, trying to justify bad controls as like you need it for the vibes. No, you never, ever need bad controls to make a game good. If your controls suck, the game sucks. It's that simple. It never changes. There's never, and I literally cannot think of a single example of a game where bad controls were required for the game experience to be exciting, good, enthralling, whatever. That isn't a thing. It has never been a thing. It is something that people tried to say as a way to excuse bad decision making. I gotta go through this bullshit hallway.
Yeah, I think there's like a contingent of people who think that the scares in scary games are about you potentially reaching a fail state, and it's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not scared of the fail state, I'm scared of what I'm looking at.
Exactly. It's what if is way scarier.
And a lot of times I'm not scared at what I'm looking at, I'm scared of what I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know, personally.
Yeah.
Also, like, what does it mean is often very scary.
Or when you know that you, like, the incomprehensible, the stuff that you, like, it's not just a what does it mean, it's like a, like, you don't even get to the, you can't even get your mind to the point of asking what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where even asking that question doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, but I mean, like, as creators, we are tapping into, like, what we know makes you scared, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there is always a quantity of known to the hypothetical unknown. Because the hypothetical unknown, right, is fundamentally... Okay, so... We're gonna go in here, and we're gonna do this part. But I don't know how to keep him from locking it down more than once. So, like, okay, I've got 2 of these now. How do I keep him from knocking them down? Because don't I have to get both up? Okay.
Unsure.
Like, I have legit no idea why he didn't knock things down other than I was looking at him because I remembered to lock on this time. Thanks to chat. It's an interesting way of putting it, Ring Out Victim. Generally, I don't advise cutting someone's thumb off in order to make a game scary. But yeah, like... look, if bad controls made a game scary, then you would think. You ever played a game where your character's like drunk, right? And because they're drunk, they can't. I think that stuns Flagra. No, but it knocked it down. It did it again. What the fuck? Why didn't it work? Oh, there it goes. It's a pretty simple boss. But like, you ever played a game where your character gets drunk and they invert the controls so they do weird shit? And yeah, it kind of sucks. It's just not fun.
Yeah.
It's that. That is why that kind of experience sucks. If that was all it took, just do that and make a game scary, right? And we know that that's not what makes a game scary. Therefore, I'm probably gonna die here. What the fuck? Piece of shit.
If bad controls were scary, Bubsy 3D would be the scariest game of all time.
Hmm.
True. Alright, we killed it.
Nice.
I don't know if I actually did stun it by shooting it. Like, I really genuinely can't tell. But we killed it. We have hardly any health left, but we killed it.
Yeah. I hope there's a save point directly after this.
There should have been one directly for it. Agreds, this is the second boss, technically. Like, you fight the first guy on the the tutorial level, and then you fight the second guy.
Oh, no more poison water.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Can we withstand heat now? Are we gonna get circular shoulders?
Deposing. My god.
We're gonna get our air-conditioned suit finally. Hey, we got the circular shoulders.
Nice.
I feel whole. Like more whole. I am not playing on PC, Agreds. This will be the 5th time we've answered this question. We're keeping track because it's funny.
Yes.
This is the 5th time we've answered this question. We are playing on a Nintendo Wii. We are playing the GameCube version on the Nintendo Wii. There you go. That's the answer. Oh, fuck. We will not be playing with aim controls, because fuck that. Yeah, we are playing the original version of the game. That is a deliberate choice.
Yeah,
So
Stock is like, doing this, as a game designer and as someone who was paid to write about this, it would probably be more honest to use the actual controls.
It's not paid to write positively or negatively about the game, so I probably will be writing negatively, because so far I'm feeling negatively about this game.
Oh good, healing. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, damn, I hope you don't die before a save point.
Oh shit, it's some kind of Metroid. Or possibly a Castlevania.
Oh fuck. A new creatures.
Okay, don't get near that, apparently.
Add to the list of annoying game things, annoying beeping.
Mm-hmm.
True. So true, bestie.
in here, right? Yeah. Actually, I don't know, because there's a big room there. But I'd really like a save point. So where does this go? That takes us back there. Save point's pretty far away, and there's that room there. Well, I gotta admit, I am pretty curious about... You have to be a ball and ride that platform. Fuck! Sometimes you just gotta be a little ball. There's that really famous song by the band Alice in Chains where Lane Straley sings, I am a ball, feeling so small. It's definitely what he says.
That's fair.
There'd be a thing to scan there. There's things to scan here. Do you have to be a bomb and jump into these? Am I not tall enough? Do you have to come back here
No.
later, I'm guessing? Hey, we got it. Really? Demon Hunter did a good cover? Oh, I'll have to check it out. I think I have The World is a Thorn, but I don't have the deluxe edition, so... I guess for now, we're just gonna go back to our ship. Well, we actually should have gone to the ruins north. Fuck. I should have just done that. Oh well. Is Varia suit the one that can withstand heat? Because it's Varia hot. I don't have streaming stuff, Plugal. I never listen to streaming stuff. Like, I intentionally don't do Spotify. I have streaming TV, but that's just because storing that is difficult. It's just, I don't know. I prefer to own copies of that shit because I get tired of going like, I'm gonna check out this link for this thing I remember liking. And it's like, oh, you actually can't do that now. They removed it from the service. It's now exclusive to a different service that you don't pay for. And then it's just like, well, that sucks. I'm tired of that. I don't like that as a vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Ow. Motherfucker. Knocked me off. Alright.
To be honest, I listen to 95% of my music on YouTube.
Yeah, same. Because I can just search for the song and I'll find the song.
Yeah.
And like, if the song gets removed, someone else will fucking upload it. And that's what we like to see. Like, we love to see it. Yeah, it just keeps coming back to me, like the sense that, yeah, this game has not aged well. That is... fuck. That is that's what I keep thinking. Like, this game just has not aged well. It looks great. Like, the visuals have aged great. But if this game had dual analog controls, it would probably be fucking spectacular. It is literally just a case of I am fighting some horse shit. Like, don't get me wrong, a lock-on button would actually benefit it for, like, the flying guys. Like, it makes the flying guys easier, right? Problem is with the narrow FOV and the fact that... Fuck me, game. Come on. With the narrow FOV and the fact that, like, movement is occasionally but not always tied to, like... You know... Like, sometimes you're moving on the left stick, and other times you're not moving on the left stick. You're looking, right? So left and right are look, and front and back are move, right? The problem is, sometimes you get like a little bit on the angle, or the stick gets a little old, whatever, and suddenly there's a problem. Wait, can we really not go back through there? They actually seriously do this to me?
What the fuck?
Then how do I get to north? What actually do I do?
Why did it do that?
Yeah.
What does this do?
Exactly. What is the point of the design? Because now I don't actually know how to get back into any of these areas. Oh, I guess you go that way? Like all the way around? So I'm just fucked. I have to go work my way back into that room and then work my way there and then go like all the way that way. That sucks. I don't think there was any reason not to let you back in that room. Like, can't you just have a flag in the save that's like, boss is dead, don't spawn? Like, the game will just check, is the boss alive? Yep, okay, cool. He'll spawn. If the boss is killed, then okay. Well, the good news is, since there's no splash, or poison damage now, we can just drop down here.
Hell yeah.
And we want to go through this door over here. Fuck you. Go away. Well.
Nope, you gotta lock onto its very specific fucking
I was
dickhead.
repeatedly trying to lock onto that, and it wasn't working.
That's its only ouchie zone.
Oh, hey. This is now a thing we can go into. What?
Well, I guess you need the magnet ball.
I'm guessing I need the magnet ball for that. Anyone want to confirm or deny? I didn't see the magnet track, so I'm not sure. Oh wait, no, there it is. That's the magnet track right there.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I'm just not being observant because I was busy trying to figure out what I needed to press buttons for.
Like a Metroidvania in here.
Konami be trippin'. I don't know how to get in there yet. It says there's a purple door and you need the wave beam, and I don't have the wave beam, so as a
Guess
result,
you unlock it in some manner.
I think. Okay, so that's the boss room, right? The big circular one. So we should be able to just go to E. Am I right? Like, that's the boss room. We go here. So we can just go to north that way? Yeah, Magmore Caverns north. Okay.
Seems like it.
So, where is that again? That relative to me? Not that way. It is therefore... Oh shit, but we can't go that way. Because there's a big drop, and we can't actually climb back up. So we have to go...
That's annoying.
It is annoying. There's also a rocket upgrade over there that I don't know how to get to. We need to go, like, fuck, game. Oh my god. So we need to go into that door there. And then we can work our way through. So that door is, I believe, underneath. Fuck the lasers, don't care about my health. Nope. 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 Fuck. We could stop here, but I'd forget to go to Magmore Caverns North. So I want to go there, get my save, and then
That's fair.
progress. This is like after Silent Hill 2 or Silent Hill 1, this is probably the worst aged game that I've really bothered to fuck around with. By the way, since they know to change all of the water, we already know they have some kind of flag to tell that the boss is dead, because they changed the water. So it's not like a memory issue where the game has to reset every time. Side-scrolling is the devil's gameplay.
Okay when it's Sonic.
Is that? Can we like blow this up? Is there a reason we would do that? So just
I
go
don't
back
know.
down.
I guess.
Okay, we're back here now. Right? I keep hitting the wrong button. Because in most games, that would be the button. Alright. Hopefully there's a save right at the beginning of this area, but there probably isn't. We don't have a map, so we don't have any way of knowing.
Nope.
And see the sticks freaking out there.
Oops.
I mean, worst comes to absolute worst. I do have a wired controller.
Yeah.
Fuck. Whatever. A save point.
Yay!
So that'll do it, everybody. Like, probably not the most exciting stream, and I bet a lot of you were hoping that I would be, you know, enthralled, right, in love with this game, because I think a lot of these streams are fun when I love the game, right?
Yeah.
But so far, the impression here is like, this game has aged poorly, and I hate the controls. Which is probably not what you were wanting to hear. But we're going to play through the whole game. It's entirely possible that we end up falling in love with it eventually. But, and maybe that will make the stream more exciting, right? Like, I'll end up going, oh my god, I actually love this game now. And so you'll see me gone from, like, grumpy to good. But so far, I am frustrated with the controls, and I think the FOV makes the controls worse. Because the FOV is narrow, like, we're talking Battlefield 3 on Xbox narrow, we end up with an experience that is pretty darn frustrating. So, last time I'd been to some snow place and I'd been to the Magmore Caverns. I remember doing those two things. We didn't stream that, but whatever. That was years ago. Like, literally, this piece needs to get done. It's always needed to get done. I've just been bad about it, and I'm sorry. But we're going to do it, and we're going to write about it. And, yeah, the FOV is complicating the already existing problem of a shitty, like, camera thing. Or control thing. Like, camera and control work together to make a 3D game interesting. And when the camera sucks, then the game sucks. Regardless of, how gorgeous the environment is, the fact that we got cool little details like, ooh, look at these visors. I mean, that looks neat, right? I love how we occasionally see, like, her hands do, like, cool little things. I like how we, I remember seeing her reflection in the visor way back in the day. And, I'm not seeing that here, but I've seen it before, and I know we're going to see it again. I like the upgrade system. I like the way the levels are laid out. I think this map specifically is better. I mean, this is a shitty example of it. But I think a lot of games that try to do maps like this do a bad job. And this is actually a very good type of map. It's just, yeah, this is a game that predates when everyone kind of went, what's going to make this kind of control feel right? It's all these things. Also, I notice Samus has... Oops, I saved. Samus has footprints. Like she moves and the camera will bob up and down, but it feels pretty good. It's not over-exaggerated. I love Stalker. It's my favorite game, but one of the things that... Well, Halo's probably my favorite game, actually. But one of the things that Stalker does poorly is that it's a very bad camera when it comes to wobble. And I have to manually disable it not to get sick. It's one of the things you need to do when you're playing Stalker. That and make the FOV bigger. And you can't do that with this game because it never came out on PC. But yeah, I really think tying turning and going forward and backwards to the same control is a bad thing. And we were doing that with arrow keys on Doom back in the day, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons I don't like Doom. The original Doom, I don't like it. I like mouse look, where look is on one button and movement is on the other. I think maybe in part this is because I come from that PC background, right? And so, coming from the PC background, one of the first, the first 2 shooters or 3 shooters I played on Xbox, or on any console, but they were all on Xbox one evening at my pal Robert's house. We played Ghost Recon. I believe the first Ghost Recon, whichever one was on an Xbox at the time. This would have been about March 2002. We played Xbox, and we were in his trailer, and his dog kept trying to attack my arm, which made it really hard to play, until we locked it in his room, and then it started howling, and then his dad woke up, because his dad was a state trooper. And I was like, I gotta go to work, and then I realized we were completely unsupervised, and I was like, yeah. But we played, I had no idea what I was doing. He's like, yeah, this is forward, this is backwards, this is how you look around. I had no idea what I was doing, but I killed all his guys, and he's like, I don't want to play this anymore. So we went from Ghost Recon over to Halo, and he's like, the thing you gotta understand is these guys get back up after you kill them, and he threw us right into the maw. Like, he didn't start at the beginning of Halo. He put us in the maw.
What the fuck?
It's just the final level of the game. And I was blown away. Like, we co-opted it. It was really fun. And then I saw that he had the demo disc with Return to Castle Wolfenstein, so we played that. I feel like we may have played some other stuff, but those are kind of the main things we played. And when we're playing the demo, it's pretty early on in the game, and at one point you end up in a sort of underground area, and there's a zombie with flamethrowers that comes out and torches you. That was fucking terrifying for 14-year-old Doc. I think it would have been 14. I might have been 13 because it's 2002. So yeah, I would have been 13, about to turn 14 because my birthday is in September. So March, yeah. Anyhow, I think I did math right. Yeah, I've always played dual analog. I just have. Or mouse and keyboard, which are the same thing. And this is not that. This is Doom controls. This is, Wait, why is the energy... It keeps telling me to go there, but I don't know how to go there yet. I don't think I can go there yet because I don't know how to make my bomb work. properly. But yeah, my point is, I am fighting everything I ever learned to do. I didn't like grow up with, you know, I didn't grow up with a lot of things that a lot of y'all did. Okay, increased heat resistance is very astute. So, um, you know, as a result, like a lot of my friends are like, you know, I grew up with, you know, the Nintendo 64. I grew up with, you know, the like even older consoles, right? And so because of that, they're used to this shit. I'm not. I was lucky enough to just kind of get in when the controls were good. And so I can't even like go back to any kind of shitty muscle memory. I don't have it. I
Yeah.
have the one way to play, which is the, I think, most intuitive way to play. So, you know, not being able to sidestep really pisses me off.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I learned how to play shooters on TF2, so this would drive me crazy.
Yep. So that'll do it for now. We'll be back eventually. But and we'll try being back next week. We'll try to start a little earlier. But I'll try to get this archive up, you know, sooner. I may never upload the Kingdom Hearts ones, just because it seems like a lot of work, and I didn't record all of them, so we're missing like big chunks. But yeah, I forgot to record this one too. Actually, looking at my thing right now,
Oops.
but it's okay because that's what, you know, I'm just gonna grab it off the Twitch backgrounds while I remember.
Yeah.
So I will see y'all later.
See you guys.
You're not gonna call people PogChamps, Reki? Is that just a Kingdom Hearts thing?
You know what? No. You guys, for this playthrough, you're a certified little creamers.
I don't
Yeah.
like that. I don't like
Yeah,
that at all.
I don't like that one either.